What up, everyone? I hope everybody's doing well. My name is Chris. This is Wheelhouse Trading, and welcome to the Wheelhouse. So it's actually evening time, kind of late. I took a nap after markets, and I had to go do some stuff. What I wanted to go through is some crypto that is showing some weakness. It's actually showing sell signals. And I wanted to also show some stocks that are showing bullish signals to still be in, and then kind of just let you know how I'm handling it. So yeah, Wednesday was a better day in the market, at least for me, and definitely got some of my money back from the previous day. Again, paper losses, portfolios go up and down. The thing is that buying these quality companies and quality cryptos down at these lows, you're pretty much in the zone. So you got to make a decision if you're going to buy and sell with your buy and sell signals and do it that way, or if there's something with a high conviction that you're going to hold on to. So typically with most of the stocks, I will buy and sell. But some of them I just kind of want to hold. I have a lot of conviction in them, and there's cryptos that I really, from this point on, even if it shows a sell signal, such as Ethereum right now is showing weakness in the charts, and it's actually flashing a sell signal right before the merge. And I'm not going to sell my Ethereum personally. I'm just going to be buying more. Same thing with Bitcoin. My average is, my recent average is in the 19s somewhere. And so, I'm not super profitable on it. But if it were to come down, even if it went down to 10 grand, which I do not think, I'm not saying that it's going to, I don't think it's going to go that low. But even if it went down, I'm just going to be holding mine and buying more. Because I believe that I'm in the zone for, certain cryptos like Ethereum and Bitcoin. And I don't really care to sell those myself. I just want to buy more. So, if it goes down back to 17.5, I'm definitely going to be buying more on Bitcoin. If it were to go lower, I'm going to buy, even more, and that kind of same thing with Ethereum as well. So let's go through some today in the stock market. There are some breakouts. I did a lot of alerts. There was a lot of really good strength in some stocks. And we'll talk about some crypto as well. So basically everything in this particular watch list I own, okay? And I'm in the accumulation phase myself where I'm building positions. Some of these things I'll have 100 shares of. Some of them I'll have, up to 10,000 shares of. So it just depends on my conviction or how much they cost and whatnot. But one of them that is looking really bullish is the triple leverage in RGU, and this is oil and energy. And if you just look at it on the daily, this thing did have a high up at about $800, $798. You can see that you're making higher lows and higher highs. You have a blue HMA, and you have the ribbon above the 200. You're literally, at the beginning of a bull run, essentially, technically that's what it looks like. At one point it was up like over $40 on the day. That one looks really good. I'll just kind of run through them fairly quickly. CRISPR, I just for the first time put this one back in my portfolio. I hadn't had it for a long time. CRISPR is showing some strength on the shorter time frames. You can see that the ribbon has got above the 200. HMA is going. You're getting your higher highs, and eventually that's going to make its way over to the daily. And I don't really have gene editing in my portfolio, so I figured I'd add that one, and just picked up a little bit today. DraftKings, it's something I have a lot of, and it's looking bullish. So look at this volume. You can see it is going up in the direction of price action, which is really bullish. So that is accumulation in the volume. And then SoFi, now on the daily, it doesn't look that great, but you can see we're within like $1 of its low. Maybe a little more than $1, $1.50 or something. But if you go back to the hourly, it really started to pick up at the latter part of the trading session yesterday, and it just got its blue HMA, and price action is above its 200. So it's on the hunt. Now, I had mentioned the other day Sbux, and Sbux had a big breakout. It had a big breakout today. If you notice, this is actually a cup and handle pattern, and it had a breakout, and I let everybody know for several days, you know, and you on YouTube as well, but I let people know in the Discord. And today it hit. It busted through, and it never stopped. It had a big day. Antero Resources, bullish. I mean, there's not a lot of charts that are just, you know, in a bull run right now, and this is in the right sectors, in the energy sector. Coinbase, I'm up a lot on it, and it has been. I got mine in the 60s, so I'm up over 20% on this thing already, and you know, I'm glad to hold it. I mean, I don't know how long it's going to go, but I do know that owning the store that sold the picks and axes to all the people trying to pan for gold, those guys got wealthy. So I figure, you know, get yourself 100 shares or 200-300 shares of Coinbase, whatever you can get, you know, just hold that. And again, I just think we're at the lows. Now, I know a lot of people are calling for it to come down further, and, you know, it might. I mean, you know, the .com crash, the financial crisis from Lehman's in 07, 08, that, you know, those were 55% declines on the indexes, and I think we came down around 30. It could make a lower low, but most of this stuff I'm just gonna sell and take my profit either by stop or by the 9s and 5s crosses, which is essentially these clouds. So, you know, if it goes blue, I'll buy it, and it closes, I sell it, and I just take my profit. Or if it wicks down and stops me, I always put a stop in there, no matter what. And the reason is even if things are trending correctly, you never know if there's going to be like a nuclear war or some black swan event that just comes and just, you know, hits the markets really, really hard. You just never know. So it's good to have a fail safe in there. And the goal is not to get stopped. The goal is just, it's like insurance. You know, you don't want to pay for insurance, but you do pay for insurance because if a disaster happened, you would be protected. And you're not hoping that a disaster happens because you pay, you know, $3,000 a year for your homeowner's insurance or whatever that number is, and then nothing happens. You still pay the $3,000 the next year because, you know, in case something does, you're protected. Not that you're hoping that it does. It's just insurance, and that's you know how a stop loss should be looked at. Now, Airbnb, I got mine. I think it was like 114 or something. I got a good price on it, not the best price, but really good, I think. And it's at 126. So yeah, I got mine. Hold on, where did I get mine? Yeah, 114.51, so right about here. So I'm up a little bit, and you can see this thing is about to break out. Let's go to the 1 hour and check it out. It's right on the door. So, and it just got its blue HMA. It's trending in the right direction. If you're looking for a breakout play and a good price and a good company, Airbnb is on the hunt. Another one is DRV. I've been telling you real estate's going to come down. Look, DRV, it's triple leverage. And this is a bet that real estate is going to come down. And if it does, this goes up. And here it is. So this is also like a cup and handle type pattern. And if you look at it, it's essentially breaking out. Okay. Oh, it might be getting rejected. We'll have to see what happens today. Okay. Charge point looking good. On its way to a breakout. Tesla's looking good. I kind of wanted to, let's see, let's go. I'm going to show you some stuff on Webull of how to identify, and then we'll look at some cryptos too. Hood is actually, I mean, just look at this. This kind of look right here is a bottoming type process, okay? Now, I think ever since Sam Bankman-Fried from FTX is kind of getting involved with Hood, you know, it's you know, that's the type of catalyst that it could use. And I'm not super bullish on Robinhood. I don't use that platform at all. But, you know, I do think that it's kind of bottomed. And anything that's pretty much bottomed and you're in the zone, if you have the money and you put it in and you can, and time is the variable and you can wait, you know, it's going to pay off. It's going to be an investment, and that's a good thing. Lucid has been showing some strength, okay? So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of them. I want to take you into Webull so you can see really clean how to, you know, how to enter and exit. I think it'd be easier to show you, but yeah, a few breakouts you should look at are Airbnb, DRV. Anyways, Starbucks. I mean, that Starbucks breakout was big today. I mean, it's cup and handle. You're starting to see some cup and handles, and this is where, look, when this goes blue and your ribbon goes blue, and you make a big base or a cup, and then a handle, and then have a breakout right above a 200. That is basically letting you know, or letting, you know, the experienced investor know that this is a leader, okay? It's like one of the first ones over the line, okay? So Starbucks has achieved that. Let's just take a look at Webull here, and I think it's a little easier to kind of explain. Again, I'm sorry, I'm a little tired. I took a nap, and it was, I knocked out. So let's just look. Now, what I have here is I have the 5, which is the green, and I have the blue, which is the 9, the 5 to 9. And when they cross right here, you would buy, and when they cross again, you would sell. Okay, so this one, which is called Coinbase, okay? This one crossed right here at 62.86. It crossed again at 86. So you're looking at $24, $24 gain. When it crosses, you know, again, and the green one goes through the blue, you want to get out if you're compounding and swing trading. You can avoid all this damage, wait for right here, and you can buy again at 68. Now, since this green one is well above and it's making higher lows and it's forming its own base, you want to be in Coinbase still, okay? See how it's easier to see on Webull, at least for me to explain. It doesn't have so much on the chart. SoFi, it's going up through the EMAs, and that's looking really good. Airbnb, we just talked about it. You know, you can see the cup, the handle, and the breakout. Okay, charge point, again, see how these are up. You still want to be in. So like on charge point, if you would have bought at $13.25 when they crossed, and you sold right here at $16.81, that's over $3 a share. You know, you got 1,000 shares, make $3,000, and this is not a very long time. You avoid this damage, you rebuy, and you're still in, and it's on approach for a breakout, okay? Tesla, you still want to be in Tesla, okay? Again, they crossed, and the green is above the blue, and this is basically the cloud, okay? And Tesla has a breakout over here about 309.32, so you want to be in Tesla still. Lucid, you still want to be on Lucid, okay? So ARKK, it's showing that you should be in still. These are a little tight, but I mean, it says to be in. FNGU, I'm super big on FNGU. Now, this one says to sell, but I've actually been buying because FNGU is 10 different stocks, and it's 10 really good ones, okay? So this is what's in them, and it's 10% of all 10 of these. You get Tesla, Netflix, Amazon, Apple, Google, Twitter, Nvidia, Baba, Facebook, and Baidu. Super premium, guys. Now, here, before I do that, let me just show you something. So, right now, on FNGU, this is the chart on the daily. You're at $7.74, but this thing went all the way to $50. So you're looking at almost 11x from where we're at to where it was, and an 11x or 1100% is a massive gain, and I think you could feel confident having a triple leverage with those 10 stocks. Again, Tesla, Netflix, Amazon, Apple, Google, Twitter, Nvidia, Baba, Facebook, Baidu. Now, my goal personally was to have 10,000 shares of it. I've been buying it, 1,000 here, 1,000 there. I bought another 1,000 today. I think I'm at about 7,000 shares now, and I still want another 3,000. But pretty much every time I buy 1,000 shares, I'm pretty much like always at the same price. So yesterday I was green, like I was up on FNGU, and 2 days ago I was up, and then when the CPI data came out, I lost the gains and it went to the red. And then today, I think I'm still in the red. but not by too much. Okay, I am down. My average cost is in the low 8s, and it's at 7.74. So I'm down like 50 cents. So it's like $3,500. But I mean, 50 cents. This, I mean, again, I get the 50 cents back. That'll happen. I mean, it's starting to move up, and then 1,100% back to just all-time high, and then who knows how far it goes from there. So for me, long holds for stocks are Tesla. I like Nvidia. I like Microsoft. I'm really happy to have some Google and Amazon, and then I have this FNGU, which I'm super bullish on, and I just think it's a really smart play because those are really good companies, and they have good earnings and good moats and revenue streams, and so I like FNGU. Although if you're trading the system, you would sell and you wouldn't be buying yet. But I've been buying, through this whole zone in here. I've just been kind of buying, and I mean we're only like $1 from its all-time low. So I don't really want to sell this thing, and then the Dow and these big companies have a huge day, and because it's triple leverage and because I have a lot of shares, I mean, this thing, these things can go up like $2. Let's just say easy. Like something like this can go up $2 easy, and you get 7,000 shares. That's 14 grand just on this one position. Palantir, okay, it's on its way, but it still doesn't really say a buy. Like the 5 and the 9 haven't crossed, but it's looking good. Upstart, same thing. It's got sell signals, but this is kind of its bottom zone. So, and this thing is down a lot, all the way from 390. So if you just look on the chart here like this, we're kind of in this bottom zone area. So I mean, it's really just about waiting it out at this point. I mean, it's just gonna bump on this line and grind, and then it'll probably take off. So. Amazon was lower down here, and it is actually showing that it could come down. However, it did have kind of a little bit of movement today. So Disney, same thing. I didn't sell my Amazon or Disney, even though they're getting sell signals, because these are for basically the stuff I have over here. Is mainly I'm just building positions long term. Google, same thing. It's got sell signals. Actually, Google's had a sell signal all the way from over here at 119, and it hasn't said buy yet, and it's at 104. So, I mean, its lowest was 101, and we're at 105. Sorry, 105. And so you're within $5 of its low that it's had in the last year. So I picked up more because I intend to keep Google, and I intend, to keep Microsoft and stuff. Affirm is probably one I won't keep, but I am in it right now. And I mean, this thing was up at $40 and it's at 24.30. So it does show some sell signs right here. A lot of these will have to do with how the indexes, go in the next few days, but getting a lot of mixed signals on things. AMD, I mean, I have AMD. It definitely says sell. But when this crosses, again, I intend to buy more, and AMD is a long hold for me, and I really like that company. A lot of these price to earnings are getting down really low, too. Microsoft got wrecked yesterday when that CPI data came out, and for you watching this, it'll be 2 days ago, but yeah, so how about more Microsoft today? These prices are just crazy, and I just believe this whole CPI data thing is an overreaction. I do think it's entrenched, but I do believe it'll go away. It'll just take a long time. But we don't see prices on quality companies like Microsoft and Google and Disney. We don't see these kind of prices often. So, I mean, and it's not like I need to go spend a bunch of money. I don't need to do anything except buy stocks and just hold. I mean, just, for my life, to make money. So, I got my trading account. I'll trade, but these ones I'm not trading. I'm just accumulating. So AMD, Microsoft, yeah. Nvidia, I'm actually down on Nvidia because it's at 131, and my average cost is like $10 higher than this. But I'm starting to get like a good amount of shares because I bought more shares of it today. I actually already have more shares than I intended to own of NVIDIA, but that's okay. I don't mind throwing more money in it. If I need to throw another 30, 40, 50 grand in NVIDIA just to lower my cost, I can always, parcel out some of those shares, get my money back, and now I have that low cost, CrowdStrike is another one I like. So if you notice, some of the things I do is I showed you what FNGU was. It was triple leverage, and it was those 10 stocks. I do own a lot of those 10 stocks, if not all of them. No, I don't own Baidu, and I don't own Baba right now, but I own like 7 or 8 of them. But Microsoft was not in there in the FNGU, and neither is CrowdStrike, and neither is PayPal. So I'm buying a lot of Microsoft, CrowdStrike, and unfortunately I got stopped on PayPal, and I need to rebuy it. But I'd like to get a little bit better of a price. So I was gonna rebuy it yesterday, but it didn't really go down. Like in its intraday drop, it didn't drop down enough for me. So I'm just gonna be patient and hopefully I get lucky and it can come down like $2-3 or something, and then I can snap it up. DocuSign is another one I really like. In the business world, people use DocuSign all the time, and all those businesses in all kinds of industries, they subscribe to DocuSign. So DocuSign has money coming in, and it's at a super low. I mean, I'm very bullish on DocuSign for a long-term investment hold. It was up at 310. It's at $60. I mean, yeah, so I just think it's a good investment, if you can hold. And, I'm already up on it personally. Bitcoin, let's just talk about that real quick. So Bitcoin, now Bitcoin is showing to sell, okay? It's on the daily, okay? It's been showing that on the lower time frames, but it actually is showing a sell on the daily, and it can come back to that 19,000 area, which I believe it's okay. So it's a range between the wick and the body of 18,684 and 19,163. So that zone right there, it's like a $200 zone. That's definitely going to be an area where there's going to be a lot of buy orders. But if it falls below, the lower one, the 18,864, there's probably going to be a lot of stops hit, and this thing could shoot down. I've already made the decision in my mind that I'm not trading the crosses on Bitcoin because it's probably confusing for you guys. I do investing, swing, and trading. I trade Bitcoin all day long, but I do that on the 5-minute like this. Okay, I do the same thing. So I'll go short right here, and I'll just wait it out until it crosses right there. And, that's just, I just do that like every day of my life to just make money. But that's for my trading. Okay, for my investing, I'm not doing that. I'm just accumulating. And just to give you an example on this trade earlier, this short, this was a short at 20,147, and it basically told me to get out over here at 20,033. It's $114, and right now I have 7, 8, 9 plus 8. So let's see, that's 10. I have 17 Bitcoin that I'm trading, on the 5 minutes, and right now it's going sideways. So I have a hedge, and so I have 9 to go up and 8 to go down. And the reason I have 8 to go down is actually, and I might be making a mistake, but I'll just show you why I did that. It's because on the hourly, it started to show a little bit of strength. So see how I got the blue? It usually does this where it comes down and you'll get these purple candles, but when this starts to turn, it's bottoming out and it's going to rally. And that could take, all the way until tomorrow, or when you see this video on that day. We'll just have to see. I mean, you're getting mixed signals. I mean, overall it says down, but, maybe on an interim trading, it says it might go up. So I have some going down, some going up. but waited to go up. We'll just see what happens on that. That's for my trades, but you know, as far as Bitcoin, I mean, on the daily, it says to sell. But I've made a decision personally that if this gets cut in half and goes down 100% from where it's at, from 20,000 to 10,000, well, yeah, I'm going to look like I'm down in paper losses significantly. However, I have a lot of conviction in Bitcoin. And if you are a venture capitalist or you invest in businesses or real estate, you intend to put money in and not get a return for a long time. You do want to get value, and I believe that anything from 20,000 and below, you're getting good value. So instead of me selling it for my long term, I'm just going to be adding it. So like every time it goes down, say like, I don't know, $2,000, $2,500, something like that, I want to add more. And the further it goes down, I want to add even more. So yeah, I mean, I just think that, you know, it's going to be a good thing. So let's see here. Square, it's saying to sell, and you know, maybe it comes all the way back down to this $57, and that'd be actually pretty cool because I'd like to get more. Now here's some cryptos. I just want to go over ApeCoin. See how the green is above? Even though the price action is below, it still says you can be in. However, it's showing weakness. Okay. Cardano. It's saying sell. I'm not really selling these in here. I'm just, you know, hold them. Ethereum is showing to sell. This is right before the merge. And that's okay. That's okay. I'm profitable on Ethereum. But if it goes back down to like 900 or 800 or 1,000, you know, load the boat. Like, I'm not worrying about it. So you can do what you want. The charts are showing that Ethereum is going to come down. Okay, it's showing that, okay? But, you know, essentially if it comes down and you have high conviction in it, we're probably going to want to get more. That's what I'm going to do. So, like I said, I have certain convictions that I really, really like. NVIDIA is actually one of them. Tesla's one. Microsoft, even though I'm an Apple guy, Microsoft, I love their company and their, you know, their moats and all their revenue streams. I like the way they run their business. There's a lot of things I like about them fundamentally. Tesla is one. I like Disney. Most of the ones that I like for the long hold are kind of like anchors. They're not. I'm not going to get wrecked, but they're like good quality premium companies. And for investing, you know, you have hard-earned cash, so why buy speculative or you know, crazy volatile, you know, extreme growth when, you know, you can put them safely into something that'll mature over time. And I want to definitely have a large chunk of money in a nice, slow growing investable portfolio. I can day trade all day. I can swing trade, you know, all week and, you know, have a little bit more risk and growth in there. But yeah, I like my Disneys and my, you know, my all that Microsoft, AMDs, Googles, you know, stuff like that. But Shiba's showing it's going to come down. Algorand showing it's going to come down. Aave showing it's going to come down. Solana's about to show it's going to come down. So basically in stocks, they're still showing bullish, but in a lot of cryptos, they're showing a lot of weakness, unfortunately. Chainlink, if you guys have been watching my recent videos, you know I'm very bullish on Chainlink, but it might come down. I think my price is like $6.40, $6.50. Its low was $6.25, so I actually got in there really good. I don't think it's worth it, even though I'm profitable on it currently. I don't think it's worth it for me to sell this. If anything, I would add another 2,000 or 3,000 tokens of it if it came back down here, because I really like. Chainlink can make you a lot of money. If you know, I don't know if a lot of people talk about it, but you know, Chainlink for me is kind of like a blue chip. Like I really like it. I really like Chainlink a lot. So I have no problem because I'm less than 20% invested right now, and which is like 1.2. Okay, so probably like 500 grand in stocks and like 700 grand in crypto kind of thing. And, you know, I have a lot more cash on the side that I can deploy. So I'm kind of like, if it comes down and I want more chain link, well, no problem. Like this is when you get wealthy. This is when you really, really make a lot of money. Is when you identify the zone on your and you identify your high conviction, and then you just accumulate in this zone, and then you just are patient. You just watch the money pile up. You know, you just it could take years, but whatever. I mean, you know, hopefully I won't die or anything. But I mean, you know, just let it kind of do its thing, and it's fine. And I'm really happy to have Chainlink. I like Solana. I love Ethereum. I like Cardano. My buddy, you know, kind of told me about Ape, so that's like my new crypto that I got, like, started playing with about, I don't know, 6 months ago or something like that. And I just recently re-entered. I don't know what it is with Aave. I keep getting into Aave. I like Aave. I guess it's because I've seen Aave make me a lot of money. So, you know, if Aave can make you good money. It can be like one of those triple leverages or whatever. I mean, it's at $80. It was just at 91. That's $11. I have 300 of them, so I mean that'd be $3,300 if it went back to where it was just a couple days ago. You know, so I mean, Aave can make you a lot of money. You know, and again, look at this bottoming process. I mean, you're in the zone. So this thing was way up here. Wait, am I looking at Aave? No, I'm not. Sorry. So Aave has been making higher lows, but it's kind of coming down to a support, it looks like. And it is showing a lot of sell and bearish signals. But Aave might be one that maybe I should just... well, I don't think I'm profitable on it, so I can't sell it. Yeah, I'm down a little bit on it. I don't want to take a loss on it because I intend to hold Aave. So if anything, I'll buy more. So I just made a decision, you know, like if it goes down, I'll just wait for these to cross again. I'll just double or triple down. And I know this thing was at 244, which, you know, is over 300% from where it's at now. So yeah, I'll just buy some Aave. So look, Breakouts, Starbucks, Run, Plug, and Terra Resources, Energy, and the energy sector look really, really good. Lucid, Tesla, some of the EVs look good. I think NEO. Let's see. FNGU showing weakness, but something to think about for, you know, accumulating. It's got those 10 really good companies. Ethereum before the merge is showing weakness, but, you know, if you're trading it, then you would probably, you know, either be short or not be long. You'd sell it, but I just intend to, like, if it comes down, I have money sitting there to buy things, so I'll buy more. And I'll definitely buy more Bitcoin as well. And again, sorry, my energy's a little low. I just like woke up from a nap, and I didn't wake up until like 8:30 at night. And you know, I only sleep like 4 hours a night because I, you know, these videos take a long time with the editing and rendering, and then, you know, exporting and uploading, and then I go to bed, and then I'm up early in the pre-market, and then I grind all day, and I'm in my Discord, and then I'm, you know, doing stocks, and then sometimes I get caught up in crypto trades, which keep me up all night, and then, yeah, so I hadn't slept very much in the last few days, and I finally got a little nap, and yeah, you know, but I did want to get a video out. A lot of the cryptos look like they're coming down. There are stocks that look like they're coming up. You know, and, you know, for investing, I still think we're at really good levels. You know, you still can just nibble. You don't have to, like, you know, buy huge amounts of you know, Google or Upstart or DocuSign, but, you know, maybe you should start your positions down here. I mean, all of these things are down so much money. It's not a bad idea to do that. If you have a long time horizon. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope everybody's doing well out there. I appreciate it when you guys do the comments, like the video, subscribe. Come in the Discord. It's free to come in the Discord. The link is in the description. And if you want, you know, one-on-one coaching and mentoring and all the courses and the group trainings and all the other areas in the Discord, like the Jedi chat area where everybody talks, it's $99 a month. And the stuff I can teach you, and just the alerts alone. I have people that tell me, man, your alerts paid themselves off for an entire year in the first, like, 2 alerts. And I'm doing, like, 15, 20 alerts a day. I'm on it, man. I'm a, like, technical analysis junkie. I'm into the charts, and I have so many watch lists. So many of them. I mean, all these are just loaded they're just loaded with stuff. So I can see what's going on, and I my alerts are good. So I mean, if you're looking for, hey, what's going to break out, or what should I buy, or what should I sell, and I'm on top of that for everybody. So that might be a really good way to just save yourself the grief from loss all the time. And plus, you're in a cool community, and you meet with me, you and I communicate, but everybody else in there is really cool too. So come on in if you want, and it is free to come in, but you won't have all the areas opened up, and you won't have the trade alerts and the courses and stuff like that. So I hope everybody is doing well. I hope that we have a good week out there. I hope the Ethereum merge goes well, and I appreciate you as always. Welcome to the wheelhouse.